Chapter 34. Effects of Synchronous Breathing for Mutual Cordiality in Realm of Life. Human being with physical body, mind, intellect, and consciousness with complex emotional feelings is an integrated and complex interwoven system. Human behavior is never the same. It is variable with time, space, and causation. While interacting with someone, his behavior is variable and mutable, and one cannot take it for granted that there will be mutual cordiality with persons all the time during their mutual interaction. This we experience every day in our daily life. Why this happens? What is its cause? This has to be deeply analyzed and understood. This must be understood that this is beyond intrinsic motives. However, this do happens in realm of life, but such situations cannot be easily grasped during interaction. But if it is understood, then one can take corrective measures as and when needed. What is being analyzed here is beyond interior motives of two interacting persons and is closely linked with the human systems, which is a process and is a function of time. As we know, our system physically is equipped with two nostrils for breathing. We can breathe from both nostrils, but sometimes we breathe from left nostril and sometimes from the right nostril. It depends on blockage of passage in nostrils. One of them does not have clear passage and other one have a free passage for flow of air. Both nostrils are always in operation, but sometime left is active and another time right is active. This depends on rhythm of the human system, which is closely linked with mind, brain, and physical body. Also depending on rhythm of human system, breath pattern changes. Air passage through nostril changes, and unknowingly, nostril through which we were breathing earlier changes to other nostril. The shift takes place from left to right nostril or vice versa. The duration of breathing from any of the nostril depends on status and condition of human system. After completing circuit from left to right nostril or right to left nostril, passage of air becomes clear from both nostrils, and then one starts breathing from both the nostrils simultaneously without any resistance on the passage. Thus, after the completion of this cycle, that is from left to right nostril or vice versa, and then simultaneously from both nostrils, the breathing cycle repeats. Thus, after some time, one of nostril gets blocked automatically and cycle gets repeated by itself as per the condition prevails in the human system and the mental status of a human being. This above system of breathing is continued automatically unless it is disturbed manually by self-efforts or by forcefully allowing the passage of air through blocked nostril or by the conditions prevailed in the human system. Furthermore, left nostril of human system is connected to Ida Nadi. It is called Moon Nadi. Right nostril is connected to Pingala Nadi. It is called Sun Nadi. When one takes breath through Moon Nadi, one is mentally active and cool. On the other hand, breathing through Sun Nadi makes a human being physically energetic and active. But when breathing is through both nadis together, it is called tranquil breath. It is the state when one can effortlessly fall in meditation. When two people interact during discussions and some activity of mutual interest, it is found that sometimes they are cordial with each other as if they are in the same frequency, but on another occasion, they are not cordial during same interaction. This may happen in course of interaction also when all other conditions are unchanged without any arbitration. If status and conditions are examined, we can find that earlier both were breathing through identical side of nostrils, they were in synchronous breathing, so their interaction was smooth and their frequency matched with identical thought process. This was later changed because of mismatch of their breathing pattern. Synchronous breathing pattern was disturbed. This was because of the fact that one started breathing through different nostril because of change in rhythm of his system, which has disturbed the pattern of synchronous breathing with other person. Finally, there occurs mismatch in their synchronous existing breathing pattern. To more closely understand synchronous breathing, one needs to be conscious during close mutual interaction. If one finds the situation is getting beyond control, he must observe synchronicity of his breath pattern. He must immediately change synchronicity of his breath pattern by forcefully opening the closed nostril and should start breathing through this earlier closed nostril. Very soon, it will be understood that mutual cordiality is getting established without undue discussions and arguments. The above is a subjective approach, and its authenticity can be proved in day-to-day life consciously and by manifesting the awareness of synchronicity of breath pattern. The same technique can be applied for changing one's own mood and temperament as and when required. Shifting of breathing from left to right nostril or vice versa from right to left nostril by self-efforts by opening the closed nostril helps to transform one's own mood and temperament as the environment demands. These are very helpful techniques and should be used when it is essential. In general, one must try to live as per the rhythm of his system, and he must not disturb the prevailing rhythm of physical and mental systems unless and until it is required. In short, synchronous breath pattern gives an edge to get involved smoothly with people of different temperaments as and when required. It transforms the personality spontaneously to manage the situation. One needs to have manifested awareness to deal with the synchronous breath pattern. To manifest the awareness, one needs to manifest consciousness by the process of transcending mind to step in the era of timelessness to be beyond time and space by temporarily suspending the breath. Prayer, devotion, and blessings of universal oneness are the prerequisites to climb this mysterious ladder. In fact, by self-awareness in realm of life, one will definitely experience the impact of breathing and its pattern. He is forced to realize that breath is master.